Okay, Ashley, so paper one so far, I've seen you improve from 37 to 60 in the last one, so let's see if we can make that improvement continue. Okay, so that's 2, that's 1. 38 from 62, you've done 8 take away 2 is 6, so that's the wrong way around. 21 is correct. 33 isn't a square number. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 is the square number. No, 7 doesn't go into 33, 10 doesn't go into 33, 1 and 3 do, but the other two are wrong, so you haven't got them all, you've got 2 wrong ones, you're going to lose both of those marks. 6 is correct, that one is correct, and that one is correct. Well done. £1.61 is right, but when you take 161 from £5, that's not what you get, and you need to write that the other way around as well. Even, certain, likely. Good. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 for the page. Okay, next term, 31 is correct. They having 6 taken off them, so you've got to do 66 take away 6 equals 60. So you've only got one of those right. 30% is correct. That's not correct. That should be 0.25. Sorry, as a decimal, as a percentage, should be 25%. So in order, that is correct. Okay, 9, 12, 6, 8, 5 is correct. So that's 2 marks for that. The mode isn't 8. The mode is 1 because 12 times that was scored. So that one's wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5 for the page. So the graph 1, 2, 3 more, 10, that's fine. Frequency, goals scored, that's good. Explain why we cannot find the range for the number of goals, because we don't know the most goals scored, because the data varies. No, that's not good enough really, and exactly 2 goals is 6, so that should be 6 out of 40, so that's wrong. And the reason is because you don't know what the maximum is. To find the range, you need to do biggest take away smallest. Well, you know the smallest is 0, but it doesn't tell you there what the highest. You could have a 10-0 game or something, so that's what they're looking for there. 32 is correct, and 55 is correct, but here, this is where they're telling you that you need to state your units, and if you don't, you can't get that mark. So you've done the maths, but you haven't answered the question. You're looking for centimeters squared there to get that unit mark. So 4, 7 for the page. Right, this is again something that I've been trying to get you to practice, where you need to do a multiplication. That's not correct, and your method isn't correct either, so you're throwing away 3 marks there. All you need to do is to practice. Square root of 144, what number times itself gives you 144? The answer is 12. 15 is correct. And with this one, it is 39 add 6. 39 add 6 isn't 35, and then you have to divide it by so again, if you'd have shown me the 35 divided by 5 isn't 6 anyway, so there's more than one mistake there. With this one, right, so that is correct, but you haven't labelled it. Okay, you need to tell me that that's A, otherwise how would I know that that's not A and that's not A? So you don't get the mark. Negative 3, 2 means you're going to go across negative 3 and then up 2, and then C is negative 2, negative 1, which is there. So you'd need C to be there, and you'd need A to be, B to be there. So no marks for that because you didn't label it. And that's not right either. So what you're looking for there is what you're doing to the x coordinate to make the y coordinate, and it's the same every time. So times it by 3 works for that one, but it doesn't for that one. Adding 2 works for that one and that one and that one. So what you're looking for is to say y equals x add 2. Right, with this algebra in context we will be going over in class. I'm pretty sure you did better at this last time. None of those are right. 5 more than k means what are you going to do to k to make it 5 more? Well, you're going to add 5 onto it. Here you're going to take 4 off it. There, 3 times k is 3 times k. 7 more than 10 times k, well there's 10 times k. 7 more than it, you'll be adding 7 on. Here you only have cube if you're multiplying by itself 3 times. You're just adding them up. You've got 5x, and a 3x is 8x, and a 4x is 12x. And the same here, 7a take away 1a is 6a. So no marks there. You need to do some work on that, Ashley, because those are pretty straightforward algebra questions. Out of 20, 17 out of 20. Good. That's good. 9 is not right. No method, so I can't show you what you've done wrong. So what you need to do is to find out how many lots of 20 go into 800 and then times that by 5. So it's 800 times 50p, which is 400 pounds. Okay, so again, if you'd have written that as pence, that would have been right, but then you get confused down here because then you've got pounds. So you're confusing your units there. Okay, so 132 tells you what's left when you take that away from 180. That has to be the total of those 2 bottom angles. Now because you know that that's an isosceles triangle, those 2 angles are the same. So you divide that by 2 and it will tell you what goes in there, and then you have to take that away from 180 to work out what comes outside. So there's too many stages there that you haven't got right. And with this one, you've added those up and got 195. Then you need to take 195 away from 360, which is what you're doing there, although again you're writing it the wrong way around. and you're getting it wrong because you're taking it away the wrong way. So again, too many marks, too many mistakes made there. So this is quite a disappointing paper. You're making mistakes that you weren't making last time round. No, what they're looking for there is the sketch of what it looks like in 3 dimensions. And the volume, we've done volume, and that's not right either, so look at my solutions for that. For this one, it's in the wrong place, because what you have to do here is work out the distance from O and double that before starting. So here you're going to go across 2 and down 1. So in the enlargement you're going to go across 4 and down 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So the origin, the center, moves to that point, and then you enlarge from there. Now your enlargement 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6 is fine, but you haven't got the center. 2 for the page. Right, we haven't done this, but that's not what you're looking for. Flips, you're looking for the word reflection, and you need to tell me where the mirror line is. So we'll go through that one in class. Also that one's wrong. 15 and 32 are right. 100 and 202 are right. Well done. So what you've got to ask yourself is, what are you doing to that number to make that number to make that number? They're the same. So that you would be looking to be n. And then this one, what's happening is it's being doubled, 30, and then 2 is added. Double, 200, and then 2 is added. Doubled, 2n, and then 2 is added. 2 for the page. (600) divided by 0.2 is 6 divided by 2. It's not 6 divided by 2. Okay, so again, take a look at my solution for that one. M20, it's not M20 unfortunately, it's m to the 9. You add the powers. (7x) take 28 equals 3x take away 10. So you've lost your equals from there. So that then makes this wrong, because that should be a minus. The 4x is correct, but then again you haven't got an equation there. So again, there's too many mistakes in that one part there. And that's Pythagoras, which we haven't done. That's area of a circle, which we have done. Okay, well I don't think you're going to make 60 this time actually. Let's have a look. 14, 19, 26, 28, 33, 34, 36, 38. That's pretty poor. I said it was didn't feel as good as you had in the past. So that's a big step backwards there. There's lots of things in there that you should be getting right now. Lots of algebra there that was as if you've never done it before. So back to the drawing board there.